Divinity, 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 hi, Original Sin Dance Edition. Ja. Willkommen heute zu Divinity Original Sin Dance Edition Part 5. Das ist der 5. Part von, ganz genau von dem Game, die ihr seht, Divinity Original Sin Dance Edition. Tja. Wir haben heute den 31.12.2021, freitags. Wir haben es, ich glaube, halb 5 abends. Ich wünsche euch allen ein fröhliches Silvesterabend und Silvesterparty und einen guten Rutsch und Neujahr. Ich muss kurz Geld, entschuldigt bitte. Entschuldigt. So, jetzt ein bisschen Apfelsaft. Entschuldigung, ich gerotzt hat, das war nicht. Hab heute auch Dead by Daylight gezockt und bin Blut 4 im Rang. Endlich, das wäre Rang 16. Das kommt gut. Bin zum ersten Mal Blut 4 gewonnen. Weil, da gibt es ja Blut 3, Blut 2 und Blut 1 ist ja der beste Überlebende und so weiter. Ja, das ist nicht einfach. So, das kommt gut. Da bin ich ein kleines bisschen stolz auf mich. So. Aber jetzt zu Divinity Original Sin Dance Edition. So, also wie gesagt, willkommen. Und das ist ja Part 5. In der Story von Divinity Original Sin Dance Edition ist in Part 4 war das so. Really? Beach Party time? We are here to do our job, Maya, not to make party, say Cassandra to her. Weil in Part 4 war das so, wirklich, Strandpartyzeit. Wir sind hier, um unseren Job zu machen, Maya, nicht um Party zu machen, sagt Cassandra zu ihr. So, aber Cassandra und Maya sind mit dem Boot, auch wenn das da so ein bisschen kaputt ist, kann man sagen, am Strand von Seisel angekommen. Und sind ja zwei Quellenjägerinnen. Quellenjägerinnen, habe ich ja gesagt. So. Und wir sind am Strand angekommen und ja. Müssten den Mord an Ratsmitglied Jake untersuchen und so weiter. Tada! Ja. Soweit war das in der Story und das war in Part 4. Das hier ist Part 5 von Divinity Original Sin Dance Edition. Oh, say Maya a little sad. Oh, come on Maya, not this again. Say Cassandra to her. Aha. Weil hier in Part 5 von Divinity Original Sin Dance Edition ist es so, oh, sagt Maya ein kleines bisschen traurig. Ach komm schon Maya, nicht das schon wieder, sagt Cassandra zu ihr. Aha, was macht denn Maya? Und warum ist Cassandra so ein bisschen leicht genervt von ihr? Tja, das werden wir alles im nächsten Part von Divinity Original Sin Dance Edition erfahren. Jetzt wünsche ich euch viel Spaß und viel Vergnügen bei diesem Part, Part 5 von Divinity Original Sin Dance Edition, während ich zocke und ihr ja zuguckt oder nicht. Wie denn auch so ist. Und auf geht's ab. Weiter. Entschuldigt bitte, ich gerührt habe, das war unhöflich. Mein linkes Ohr. So. Und da sind wir wieder in Silbertal. So. Erstmal das abgeben an Motor. Na. Na. Na, na?
Hi there, cutie pie. Wanna have a good time?
Das war dir auch nicht.
The goddess, I passed the trial. Friend, this is my
Yes, sweet cheeks.
So, jetzt aber.
I can feel the goddess in me, coursing through my very veins.
My stars shine brightly today. Cutie pie. Wanna have a good time?
Oh, da ist nichts drin. Auch nichts drin. Lenzgranate. Die gibt man an Mondo.
Stay a while, darling. I just know I could take you on a wild ride if you let me.
Where the
Da.
wind blows, the goddess breathes. Where the rivers run, the goddess weeps. How can I connect you to our eternal goddess, my friend?
Ach, mal sehen, was hat die denn? Mhm. Immunität gegen Eingefroren. Oha. Das ist natürlich viel. Sowas bei Heiberheim. Zweihängig, Minen, Schlusskind. Oh la la, das ist viel. Puh. Alter. Moment. Ich bin mal wieder pleite. ...65 Leben, das ist schon mal nicht schlecht. Nur 73, trotzdem nicht schlecht. Die ist ja auch keine Magierin, die Madora. Mhm. Ich bin mal wieder pleite. Ich? Typisch. Ich muss wieder Gold ran schaffen. Irgendwie. Bloß irgendwie, ja. Das wird nicht einfach.
Beware of the lost ones out there, Wanderer. Their blood is impure.
Auch mehr Loot. Loot. Oh, da ist nichts drin. Dabei habe ich hohen Glück gehabt.
I sense enemies nearby.
Okay.
May the goddess guide you through the forest and keep you safe.
Ernsthaft? Indem ich den Pilz aufhebe? Bin betäubt, typisch.
Time for some fancy footwork.
Ui, das hat gesessen. Bin vergiftet, das ist nicht toll. Schon wieder vergiftet. Wieso einmal auf mich, Hammer?
This is the end for you.
Dämliche Blumen.
Water skin never runs dry. Stand up! Strike harder! Bless the sun!
dämliche Blumen. Mist.
Even a little helps.
Diese Blumen.
I was really hoping to find something better.
Ja, manchmal findet man nur Müll. Glibberpilz. Glibber, Glibber. Und tatsächlich von den Blumen. Ich dachte, da unten schläft einer.
Blessed talisman, protect me.
Mal sehen, vielleicht ist hier was drin. Oh, da war nichts drin. Auch schon geplündert.
Baking like a cake.
My lucky charm.
Oh.
Don't look at me like that. It's not as though I'm enjoying this.
Nee, da war auch nichts drin. Oh, ich hätte aber gemacht, aber mal. Das bereue ich. Ich bereue es zu tief.
Some call it luck, others call it skill.
Ja, der Spruch ist immer noch gut. Was sind die besoffen?
Nimble as a fox.
Ah, mein rechtes Ohr juckt. Oh. Schlimm. Da juckt mein rechtes Ohr. So. Die sind total besoffen, diese Goblins. Kann man nur so betrunken sein? Autsch. Okay.
Spirits of shadow, conceal me!
Lunging assault!
Ich kann ja jetzt nicht viel machen, weil es da brennt wie noch was. So.
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
smiles upon us this day.
Oha, nicht schlecht. Nahkampfschaden. Okay. Das, durch Mandora weiter. Die Goblins waren ja alle besoffen. Hm. Dafür, dass ich so viel Glück habe, habe ich so viel Pech. Okay, ich habe die Falle direkt gefunden. Falle gefunden und sofort ausgelöst. Das kann auch nicht jeder. Na, mein linkes Bein. Schon viel besser.
Protect me.
Ja, okay. Das,
Careful now, that's a trap. Stand down before I press you down. Stand down before I press you down. This ought to slow them down.
Ach, mein rechtes Ohr juckt schon wieder. So.
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
Okay, die Falle lasse ich erstmal in Ruhe. Ein Hühneramulett, also irgendwie, ja, also. Oh, 2 Initiative, okay, das ist natürlich. Das ist die Schnelligkeit. Naja, Charisma und Charisma.
Careful now, that's a trap. The 7 rounds of thunder! I just need a tiny sip. Sweet relief. I feel better already. Careful now, that's a trap.
Solid all the way to my boot soles.
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
Ho! Our enemies have made a trap.
Überall Fallen. Da muss jemand aber wirklich was gut versteckt haben. Da ist auch schon wieder was.
Blaze is unbearable.
From brittle to deluge.
Oh, Maya ist aber ganz schön übel so.
into the fray once more. As good as a new pen.
Ach komm, ich werde ja wieder. Ich muss ja an denen vorbei. So, erstmal mal trinken. So. Der wird mich jetzt auch schratzen.
Troll toll. Pay the toll, human, or I'll squeeze you like a funny yellow fruit. Broken? What rot? The bridge is perfectly fine. Sturdy as if it was built yesterday. Oh, but you're trying to be clever, aren't you? You want me to turn so you can run without paying. Your tricks won't work, human. Pay or I'll grind you like pepper. I am Grumble. And when I roar, the birds take flight. The airs head for the horizon. The goblins pray to their totems, and the earth itself thinks it's about to quake. So be forthcoming, human, or my roar will shatter your eardrums, and you will meet your death in crushing silence.
Aha, der ist mal eben ganz schön heftig drauf.
We troll, ask toll, because our king commands it. All hail the king! You are unworthy to hear of the king. You must pay to walk his lands. But you must not make him the topic of idle conversation.
Ja, gewonnen.
I can't believe Fine, fine, I shall tell ya. Our king lives in a great cave here in the woods, by the canyon that leads to the mine. But a mere wanderer won't find him so easily.
Den habe ich ganz schön Honig ums Maul geschmiert.
The cave is here, yeah, but its true nature lies in the realm of fairy. Enter if you must, but only stone will greet you. Magic is needed to see the king, and I have no head for magic. Ask one of the other trolls. Ask Archibald. He's the one with brains, that one. He knows that 3 and 5 make... What 3 and 5 make? Yeah, ask him. 1,000 gold coins buys you passage. Refuse, and I'll pound you so deep into the ground, the moles will take you for one of their own.
Aha. Ja, wohl kaum ein Troll. Zeig uns mal, was in uns steckt. Ich will den Boden wirklich nicht aus nächster Nähe betrachten. Wie bezahlen?
Quite so. No need for any violence. Here's your money.
998. 999. 1,000. Oh, I guess that means you are free to proceed unsqueezed. Off you go.
Da ist eine Fehlerlogik. 998, 999.000. Er kann also zählen. Er weiß aber nicht, was 3 plus 5 ist. Okay, alles klar, Game-Logik, aber das ist nun mal so. Oh.
Lucky break.
Don't look at me like that. It's not as though I'm enjoying this.
Ich muss Trollscheiße durchsuchen.
What have you got stashed in here, Mrs. Cottontail?
Mhm. Mhm. Jo, der läuft aber ganz schön. Okay. Okay.
Eternal silence awaits you.
Wieso der hier hingekommen ist, verstehe ich nicht.
The seventh smile upon me. I can only hope this might be a magpie's nest.
Die ist aber leer. Uff.
Well, what's this I've spotted?
Ja. Was haben wir denn da?
My lucky charm works for us all!
Da ist nichts drin. Und hier? Hoffentlich eine Truhe. Ja, eine Truhe. Oha. Nicht schlecht. Stufe 3. So, da drüben ist wieder irgendwas los. Eine Falle oder ein Hinterhalt. Da tue ich mal lieber abspeichern. Soll ich das machen? Hier erstmal eben zurück nach Silbertal. Na, die komische Ratte.
My, I see you appear and everything brightens. Such is the joy you have brought us. Please be ever welcome in our new establishment. I'm swell. I'm settled here in Silver Glen. I have a roof over my head instead of menacing forest canopies looming above. I have a cozy bed to sleep in instead of moss and leaves to lie on. I have a husband to cuddle come the night instead of having to stand and watch for bloodthirsty beasts that hunt by the moon. As you can tell, dear friend, I am well indeed.
Das kommt auch gut.
So good of you to drop by, my liege. As always, be welcome. I've a song in my heart and a spring in my step, my liege. I've had orcs on my tail and bandits to boot, and yet I live. How can I be anything but happy?
Mhm, 25% Feuerresistenz. Ui, das ist viel. Immunität gegen versteinert. Oha. Grenze des Arztes. Aha. Naja. Auch nicht schlecht. Mhm. Mhm. Oha, das ist viel. Mhm. 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 Immunität gegen betäubt. Mhm. Oh, ja, ich habe aber Kohle ohne Ende immer.
Hungry, Alfie? Oh, I hope you are, because you're getting a whole cow just for you. Oh, you're a good boy, aren't you, Alfie? Bandit slayer of mine. Oh, yes you are, yes you are.
May the goddess guide you through the forest and keep you safe.
So, da ist ein neuer Raum entstanden.
There you both are. How jolly. There's something quite astounding you must see. It's the Weaver. Thanks to the Starstone you've collected, she's mended a portion of the tapestry.
Oha, okay.
Look, a new story has been rewoven into time. A new portion of history appears to us for the first time in not even I know how long.
Okay.
Let us look together. Let us see what the Weaver has woven.
Ja, jetzt bin ich auch gespannt.
Long ago, two great generals led mankind in a terrible war. The dreaded Void Dragon threatened all of existence, and man and gods alike joined swords to stop it. The two generals were celebrated as the rulers of all, and even the gods paid them tribute.
Okay.
I greet you, honorable master of the house. I am the shepherd of elements, and I control how they may flock towards your most imperial presence. So, if it pleases you, command me, and the elemental aspect of your choice shall once more settle among these holy halls.
Okay, Feuer, Eis, Erd oder Luft.
And that is your final choice?
Yes, indeed. That is our final choice.
Thy will be done.
Well, aren't you going to leap through? Who knows what wonder awaits you?
Dann wollen wir mal. Schock dich.
Oh, it's so cold in here, it hurts.
I think my very words may freeze and fall to the ground.
The Guardians mustn't listen to him. His every word is poison, such as no serpent has ever known.
Das ist schon wieder.
They glow with a brilliant flame, Your Grace. Even he cannot snuff it out.
Oh, but he sides with that which has no name. I know he does. He is betrayal incarnate. He tricked them once, and will try to do so again. I fear their will is weak. Too weak still.
Und weg ist er.
By the hoary beard of Boreas, can it be? You've come home. It's about time, isn't it? Your quarters have been invaded by all manner of madness. Does my brilliant frost beguile you? I am ice, of course. A soldier of ice, to be explicit, and this is where I have dwelt across many eons. Here I wait for the day, if ever, I am called to serve the realm again.
Mhm.
Of course, alongside my opposite, the eternal fire, we were summoned in service of a goal greater than the timeless battle between heat and cold. Yes, together we sought victory against the void. You can thank our great army for all of this, you know. For existence itself.
Okay.
Those were times of great proportions. The forces of nothingness pitted against those of life, and naught but ourselves marching to the beat set by our great leaders could stop the void's encroachment. Could I be more explicit? This place is of your essence. Can't you feel it in your very bones, as I do in every crystal of frost within me? You belong here, and this place belongs to you. I cannot tell you why or how, but I know it to be true.
Mein linkes Ohr hat wieder gejuckt. Okay. Bitte unterrichtet mich in Eis
Your
machen.
home, your rules, naturally. What would you like to know?
Blendet, verstummt, erkrankt, infektiös, erkrankt, bluten, verkörpert und Brungenfuß. Oha, okay. Mhm. Mhm. Kann nur einmal pro Kampf eingesetzt werden. Oha, okay. Oh. Oha. Jo. Halt für alle, halt für 7 Runden alle Ziele in einem Bereich. Uff. Kann nur einmal pro Kampf eingesetzt werden. Okay. Kann auch nur einmal pro Kampf eingesetzt werden. Okay. Die Seuche.
Off to explore your abode, are you? Very good. I'm sure there's something around here that will jog your memory.
Philosoph 3, okay. Aha.
Alas, no. I can predict with a degree of certainty, but I cannot speak of what is to come unequivocally.
Teil des Teppiches ist repariert.
Time and I are one, but we must both run our course before reaching reality.
How can I help you, my friend?
Was hat er zu bieten? Eine Stärke. Oh, der nimmt es aber auch von den Lebenden. Oh, okay. Ich bin sofort von Pleite. Ich brauche mehr Geld.
autograph?
It shall be my pleasure, Sir Imp. I'll embroider it in the first volume of your all-encompassing chronicles.
Stufe 12. Hm.
Tell me, my friend, have you heard any recent prophecies regarding the... what was it again? Oh yes, the so-called damned one.
Not lately, Master Imp. Indeed, I very much fear that until the void is caged once more, there will be no future to prophesy.
You both puzzle and delight me, Sir Ohhhhh. To be man and cat both. Such an interesting life you lead.
You flatter me, my lady, but yes, I quite like to weave between two planes of existence, bound by mind and soul. There is a grandeur to it, if a humble one.
And trust me, dear lady, that grandeur humbles rather quickly when you see him groom himself.
Okay, ich brauche mehr Sternensteine. Ich brauche mehr Sternensteine.
I have seen the void, and it haunts me. Follows my vision like confused spots after staring in the sun.
We are haunted by the same vision, my friend. The end of all visions. But only in the dark can light be born. Let us cling to that
keine Kralle.
and hope.
Keine Kralle. Toi.
Beware of the lost ones out there, Wanderer. Their blood is impure. Have you yet seen the conduit's way, Lost One? She came to our town and cured the rot. We are her most humble devotees.
Was zum Ziehpernrohr? Okay. Das, okay. So, erstmal schön abspeichern. Oh, da brauche ich aber noch. Da kommt ja einer.
Wait! Stop! Can it be? A source hunter? Oh, my fortune, my fate! I am saved!
Okay.
They're coming for me! They know I've escaped! And they won't stop until they've sliced me in two and corrupted my corpse with darkness! I am Samid, once a humble miner, once a devoted immaculate, now a refugee in flight from both religion and home. The cult, the dark heart of the Immaculates, the corrupted few who lead their trusting converts upon a path paved with source. Well, they won't stop until they've silenced me. And worse, I once counted myself among their most faithful. Such a devotee to the Immaculate Way was I, that I rose swiftly through its ranks, became privy to each of the esoteric rituals of the Immaculate Method. But in time, I discovered too much. When I was granted access to Sacred Stone, the most protected Immaculate village, I watched with horror as our enlightened leaders unabashedly performed darkest source magic.
Das ist natürlich nicht gut.
I immediately reported this corruption to our highest priest, Lady Attenbearer. I'll never forget her laugh. Mirthless and savage. She was one of them. A sorcerer.
Ja, das ist natürlich nicht gut.
I escaped that terrible place as quickly as my feet could fly. And now, you must do what I cannot. You must end the darkness that has consumed the Immaculate Way. The source that corrupts it. To gain access to that nest of vipers, you'll have to become one of us. One of them, that is. Speak to Loik, the Immaculate Abbot of the village to the north. Silver Glen, it's called. He'll be only too eager to gain another convert, and only the initiated are granted access to Sacred Stone.
Mm-hmm.
The witch? Why, her cabin is only a short walk from here. Look, I'd always heard tell that she, the strange and silent keeper of Luculla, was a sorcerer herself. Though now I see that, if that were true, the Immaculates will be working with, not against her. As it stands, the conduit herself ordered that the witch be contained at all costs. I know not why, but any enemy to this band of demons is a friend to all else. Source Hunter, in the name of the innocent Immaculates, those unaware of the fanged head that leads them, I pray you will expose the truth. So many of us sought only spirit. We had no idea what we'd be asked to sacrifice in return.
Ja, das kann auch passieren.
My friend, did you hear? That man said the one called Attenborough is nearby. We must find this village, Sacred Stone. I am certain Jarrett has been taken there. And if it is where Attenborough rules, it seems these Immaculates are not all as I have heard.
Hmm.
Phew! I thought my luck had run out.
Oha. Du hast eine Stärke. Oh. Und schon wieder wird gespeichert.
In her holy name, halt! You shall not tread upon this immaculate road. Has rot taken your ears? I say this is an immaculate road. Only those blessed with like sanction may pass here.
Ui, okay. Er hat 5 Schmeicheln, ich habe 7 Schmeicheln. Ja.
Come to think of it, yeah, you're absolutely right. I am an immaculate just as much as Loik is, and I say you may pass. So there, be on your guard though, for vicious creatures crawl upon these sands. Find the skull of stone, but don't stray any further unless you wish to face foes greater than those that haunt most dreamscapes.
Ja, ich lüge die an, Schmeicheln. Ein weiser Mann wie ihr kann doch selbst entscheiden, wer passieren darf oder nicht. Ich lüge die an wie eine Sau.
There's no shame in preparing for the goddess's trial with a careful hand, my future friend. Heed my words. You do well to try your strength in lesser combat before facing what lies beyond this point.
Ich muss mich nicht mit jedem anlegen.
A fine stroke of luck. What have you got stashed in here, Mrs. Cottontail?
Oha. Einhand. Oh wow, also das Das ist nicht ohne. Ich speichere nochmal lieber ab. Soweit ich weiß, kommt da ein Händler an.
I suppose we'll be spared the troll toll this time around.
Better a toll than being spun into dinner.
A lucky break!
Typisch, nichts drin.
Wait for me!
Days they drag their souls through fields of dust. Feet fret through fields unfamiliar.
What are you going on about? I think the dust's getting to her, comrade.
Out of the way, human scum! Your stink is making my eyes sting!
These high plains seem a far more treacherous landscape.
I wouldn't make an enemy of Kadraska's pigskin unless you fancy being swarmed by the legions of outwarded friends I have at my beck and call. If you're not interested in purchasing the finest goblin wares in Rivellon, I'll prefer to go somewhere your stench can't insult me. It's
Ihr seid also ein Goblin.
pigskin how one so rank and stupid as yourself has managed to avoid collecting toll from one of Lucula's many breaches. You must be King Kangir's favorite pet. But to answer your idiotic query, yes, a proud goblin am I, and as such I've got the most well-crafted equipment to sell to undeserving rat-bellies such as yourself. This particular stock is fresh from the anvil of the goblin blacksmith from our village across the plains here. I'd suggest buying from me now, my
Ach, man redet jetzt Ohrjob wieder.
for I doubt you'll make through the storm and the spiders with all your delicate parts in place.
Entweder das linke Ohr oder das rechte Ohr. In dieser Gegend gibt es also Spinnen.
Yes, pigskin, they run this territory, except the goblin village, of course. But I can no fool know how to deal with the Spider Queen. Quite a valuable piece of knowledge in these parts, as you'll come to find out. Though I suppose a sack of gold, the weight of 1,300 coins, might put me in the mood to share.
Ach, der nimmt wieder Stein. Er hat dreimal Stein genommen.
I'm a business goblin first, pigskin. So let's make a deal. Here's what I know. The Spider Queen is not so different from any other monarch. That is to say, Rat Belly, that she loves a little sweet talk.
Immunität gegenüber verstummt. Das ist doch schon mal was. Gewandtheit. Gewandtheit, Telekinese. Mhm. Oha! Stärke. Rüstungsexperte, Bewegung. Sie hat kein Geld mehr, okay. Oh ja, den sind es auch wirklich von den Lebenden.
I'd love to set mother upon this cruel hiss beast.
Just say the word, lady. Unless you meant... Well, when you said mother, I just assumed. Onwards, comrades. feeling lucky.
Ja. Und schon wieder wird gespeichert. Aha, über 1,5 Stunden schon. So, jetzt eben kurz eine Pause und dann komme ich sofort wieder. So, da bin ich wieder. Was man auch vorher hören konnte. Ich war auf Toilette, habe meinen Joghurt geholt. Winnie Pooh-Katze ist wieder bei mir. Pennt und macht sich ganz schön dick. Aber bevor ich hier weiter am Laufen bin, wie ihr seht, ich habe den Charakter mal ein bisschen bewegt, tue ich erstmal ein bisschen Joghurt essen. Stracciatella. Wenn ich eine Kamera hätte, würde man sehen, dass ich jetzt einen Joghurt essen würde. So, Joghurt ist auch.
Weapons! Shields! Heads! Hearts!
are really dragging here.
Oh, wie kann man daneben schießen? Okay. Kritischer Treffer. Der hat gesessen. Lol.
Even a little helps.
Die macht sich ja vom Acker. Burn, baby, burn. Die haut tatsächlich ab, Hammer.
Feeling lucky.
Wow. Knochen.
I feel uneasy here. I'd better keep my weapon at the ready.
Ich gehe erstmal noch nicht dahin. Das ist noch ziemlich weit.
Goddess's greetings, traveler. Be wary while wandering these northern plains. They're hardly hospitable to the goddess's chosen, but traverse them we must if we are to find the one way.
An immaculate day to you. If you come seeking the goddess, keep to the northern route. If you've come seeking certain death, any number of horrors will happily assist you.
Wow, okay. Whee!
Phew! I thought my luck had run out.
Bisschen Gold. Oh, da ist nichts drin.
Goddess's greetings, traveler, and blood's blessings.
Welcome be, O seeking souls, to this holy house of immaculates.
Blessed be the goddess, and blessed be the conduit.
I am Loic, enlightened one among immaculates, spokesman for the holy conduit, as she is spokesman for the goddess herself. Hers is the blood. Then it shall be my pleasure to answer them. We are the chosen ones of the goddess. The benedictions of the blood render our bodies and spirits unblemished, for such is her mercy, that we may all become part of the sacred soul. And you too, Seeker, could become one such part. The goddess is the light and life of all. Corrupt is the world that generations of men and beasts have left behind, but immaculate it may be once more, cleansed in the blood of the unworthy. The few, the proud, the enlightened, theirs will be her kingdom. When red has run until no red is left, a paradise we will have shapen, and the goddess will dwell among us. The conduit, yes. She, the most exalted of all, second only to the goddess. It was she who brought us first her divine words, then her divine will, a will made real in blood. Truly, though, she is quite beyond your concern, O wandering soul. She stands so very high above your humble station.
O Holy One!
You find yourself in the goddess's temple. Therefore, it follows she wants you to take the true path. So here, have this hallowed tome. Read it. Absorb the wisdom within. Then find the second part and do with it the same. If an immaculate you want to be, a test of knowledge shall be your first step towards enlightenment. Your unpreparedness disappoints me. But an immaculate is not born, he is made. Made you may yet be, through study, devotion, and diligence.
Words of the goddess.
Let me spill blood for thee, O Holy One.
Bow before the
Give me the strength, O goddess, to become enlightened.
Let it plunge into the lost, so that by their blood we may redeem this downtrodden realm. Immaculate it was, immaculate it may be again.
Give me the strength, O goddess, to become enlightened.
Let me spill blood for thee, O Holy One.
And behold,
Blessed
said the goddess,
be the goddess.
the blood is the lesser, for its soul is not.
Do you know anything about these immaculates? Even if I did, you've given me nothing but trouble since you got here. Oh, come on, that's just how I'll pal around. Huh, a fine way to make friends indeed. Well, come on in any case, what are these immaculates all about? I hardly know the details, but a whole lot of them gives me the wallies.
So good of you to drop by, my liege. As always, be welcome.
Oha, nicht schlecht. Oha. Mhm. LOL. Mhm. Boah, 2 Intelligenz. Oha.
Remember to take a break now and again, Bjorn. You know what the doctor said.
Please, Mara. Must you bother me at every turn?
Stufe 14. Okay, da muss ich warten. Mist.
Don't work too hard now, dearest. You've been hammering away for hours.
Please, Mara. Must you bother me at every turn? Are you hungry, Alfie? Oh, I hope you are, because you're getting a whole cow just for you.
You're Alfie, are you? Oh, I've heard about you. Oh? What have you heard? That you let a puny bandit with a knife disgrace our entire race is all this coming from a goblin's beast of burden.
Ha!
You believe in the gods, baby, because you're the answer to all my things.
Watch where you're going. These beauties will pierce you to the bone. So, do you fancy a trade then? Come now, before my ale arrives.
Ja, lol.
Oh, my hero! My heart is still racing. That little monster's face haunts me every time I so much as blink. Bonnie's my name, and I am, or rather I was, a lover for hire. Folks would come to me when they were in need of some company, conversation and more intimate desires. But this fiasco has put an end to it. I'll never set another foot into a client's room, not on my life. Nothing much, I'm afraid, but go ahead. I'll answer what I can. I haven't been immaculate for a long time now, darling. And if I see what passes for immaculate here in town, I don't want to join the club anew either. Give me fun, not fanaticism. Give me zeal, not zealotry. These people, I honestly don't know what has gotten into them. I used to, you know. Merchants came and went. They paid well and gave me gifts. Fewer and fewer of them travel here now because of the undead around Seal and the goblins holed up in the mines. Times are hard for a working girl, to tell you the truth. But where would I go? There's danger to be found everywhere these days. These bedeviled days. Yes?
Warum sollt ihr euch mit einer Bombe in einen Raum einsperren?
Search me. He's a regular of mine. With rather eccentric tastes, I might add. He always wants me to wear a grey wig, for example, and walk with a cane. But I digress.
Okay.
Anyway, he recently spent the night again and I couldn't sleep because of his muttering. He talked something awful all through the night. In the morning, I told him he had gone on and on about some Meridino character and a supposedly secret treasure lair somewhere in the woods. Next thing I knew, he flew into a rage. Said the treasure was his and his alone, and that I was nothing but a meddling care. I was just about to let him know I won't stand for such language when he pulled that monster of a bicky out of his satchel and told the little gnome to guard the princess and to go boom if I tried to escape. I spent hours of horrid fear up in that room until you saved me.
Give one of the comfort folk a visit, if you're in the mood. I recommend Ruby for her imagination. But Ramon's fierce as a wildcat, if that interests you.
Praise the goddess! I'll pass the trial!
I hope you haven't come for miner's work, my friend. That's goblin territory now.
I can feel the goddess has been coursing through my very veins.
Tell me, sweetie, do you have someone, or are you always this kind?
Feeling lucky!
Able to share a moment together.
Oha.
You believe in the gods, baby, because you're the answer to all
Oh. Moment mal. Ach so, Moment. Eine Erdbebengranate, okay. Und die Blitzgranate.
These goblins are worse than the trolls. Half as dumb, and twice as mean.
At least they don't have that distinct underside of a bridge aroma.
Better that than reeking of fresh blood.
Könnte man eigentlich denn alles noch so kombinieren? Ne, ich brauche erst noch was anderes. Na, mal gucken. Ich versuche ja bis Mitternacht aufzubleiben, aber ich glaube nicht, dass ich das schaffe. Tja. Mal gucken, mal gucken.
A source hunter! My liege, I am at your disposal. I am Lawrence, the representative of the mining guild responsible for operations in Silver Glen. Please, valiant hunter, let us know how we can assist you. Oh, I am no one special. Merely a humble servant of the guild and shepherd to a flock of miners within this settlement.
Ich musste mich mal retten und schrecken. Die Winnie Pooh Katze ist mal wieder so dick.
My only cause for complaint, Your Grace, are these awful goblins. They're starving us out, refusing even a single honest miner his right to work. Perhaps my most upright highness, you might be able to help us with this little problem. You must forgive me if I become somewhat overcome when discussing it, my liege. To think how I've been betrayed. To think how the humble miners of Silver Glen suffer. I invited a tribe of goblins to assist us in clearing the tenebrium from our mine, you see. The leader of the troop, a certain spitting Satan named Drexis, promised to clear the tenebrium and be gone. When the job was done, though, he and his band of totem-brain fiends refused to vacate. They've kept close guard of the bridges to the mine since, and they'll slice whoever dares approach them into ribbons. These goblins follow Drexis like lemmings, Your Grace, and if only I could undo the traitor, they'd slither back to the swamp they crawled from. Drexis's head on my mantle would save countless miners from a slow starvation, my liege. What's one goblin over countless disenfranchised workers? Enough to know the whole institution has been a blight on productivity. With the blessings of the conduit to replace a sense of a job well done, the miners care hardly at all for getting the mines back in good working order. Please, Your Grace, I am completely at your disposal. Useless stuff, my liege. worse than common dirt, but 10 times as difficult to extract and infinitely more dangerous. If only we'd known in advance the terrible effect rot would have, we would have stopped trying to clear it immediately. Yes, a dreadful business that. I've been fortunate enough to avoid the sickness so far, my liege, but my heart truly breaks for the families of those who've been afflicted.
Ja, nee, ist klar.
You see, my liege, when a miner has been overlong exposed to tenebrium, he begins showing certain symptoms. Gangrene about the extremities, fatigue, malaise. At first we attributed these symptoms to, well, to poor diet, laziness, and general malingering. Had we known then what we've since discovered, we never would have continued operations. But alas, mistakes were made, and those we lost can never be brought back, no matter what that crackpot conduit would have one believe. My liege, you ought not to concern yourself with the fraudulent leader of a crackpot cult. Really, the whole affair is an utter embarrassment to Silverglen. Some insane huckster calling herself the conduit of the goddess made her way to Silverglen at the height of the rot's hold on our miners. The people were desperate, you see. When by magic or illusion she managed to cure a handful of them of the affliction, every last one of the bunch began speaking of her as though she were some messiah. Now most of the town is taken with her little cult of immaculates, as she calls them. Fortunately for her, she disappeared shortly after her little trick, or I would have thrown her into prison and swallowed the key myself. Imagine hypnotizing an entire town with nothing more than snake oil.
Mhm.
Those brutes! I invited them here to save our valued miners from the ill effects of clearing tenebrium, and those interlopers met my invitation with a hostile takeover. They haven't allowed a single human miner past them in months, and meanwhile my men have all but forgotten their vocation and turned instead to their damned religion.
Underside of a breach, aroma.
Better that than reeking of fresh blood.
Why don't you stay away?
I don't mean to make trouble where there ain't any, comrade. But in my years of hunting source, I learned that anyone so eager to climb into your lap after a moment's meeting is hiding something they hope you won't discover. I'm not saying this Lawrence character is involved in sorcery, but it wouldn't exactly surprise me a lick to find out he knows more than he's letting on.
Der Verfolgungswahn nimmt täglich schlimmere Ausmaße an, Motorrad. Ich dachte das Gleiche, so eine Schmeichelei ist eher ein Zeichen der Angst als des Respekts.
Warms my heart to picture him squirming about plain as day with 3 seasoned source hunters on his tail. Nowhere to hide his sniveling mug than at the bottom of a burlap sack.
Not today, Ramon. We're not in the mood for your games.
Mhm. Ach, mein rechtes Ohr juckt wieder.
Over here, sweet cheeks. Oh, I'm aching to share a moment together.
Natürlich bitte. Oh, Oha, da brauche ich ja gar nicht mehr so wenig. Wir brauchen mehr Geld, haben wir, mehr Kohle. So, eben kurz eine Pause. Und jetzt gleich weiter.
What's business for you anyway? Swell enough, but would be better if you'd glance in my direction, though. Truth is, I'm a wee bit short.
Why don't you stay
Waiting
a
for a
while,
particular plan of mine to
darling? I
pan
just
out,
know I
you
could take you on a wild ride if you let me.
Come hither, sweetheart, or if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have a galaxy in my hand.
These goblins are worse than the trolls. Half as dumb and twice as mean.
At least they don't have that distinct underside of a bridge aroma.
Better that than reeking of fresh blood.
Come hither, sweetheart, or if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have a galaxy in my hand.
Why don't you stay a while, darling? I just know I can take you on a wild ride if you let me.
Tell me, sweetie, you at some point, or are you always this one?
Over here, sweet cheeks. Oh, I'm aching to share a moment together.
Tell me, sweetie, you at some point, or are you always Tell me, sweetie,
Why don't you stay a while, darling? I just know I could take you on a wild ride if you let me.
Up for a little roll in the hay?
Not today, Ramon. I'm not in the mood for your games.
What games, Granny? You've always been Silver Glen's finest attraction, you know.
Why don't you stay a while, darling? I just know I could take you on a
What's business for you
wild
anyway?
ride if you let me.
Swell enough. Would be better if you'd glance in my direction, though.
Truth is, I'm a wee bit short at the moment. Waiting for a particular plan of mine to pan out for now.
Tell me, sweetie, you at some point, or are you always this one?
Over here, sweet cheeks. Oh, I'm aching to share a moment together.
Tell me, sweetie, you at some point, or are you always this one?
In Ruhe.
Tell me, sweetie, you at some point,
So.
or are you always
Ich muss irgendwo dieses zweite Buch finden. Ich musste mich gerade wieder recken und strecken. Oh. Schlimm. Nee. Nicht im Abspeichern. Ich schätze mal, ich schaff's nicht bis Mitternacht.
So, you're Alfie, are you? Oh, I've heard about you. Oh? What have you heard? That you let a puny bandit with a knife disgrace our entire race is all this coming from a goblin's beast of burden. Do you know anything about these Immaculates? Even if I did.
Tja, nur 2,5 Stunden ungefähr. Kurz Pause gemacht, ich habe kurz gegessen. Das Wetter war, ich werde müde. Tut mir leid. Ich hätte gerne einen 6-Stunden-Stream gehabt, aber naja, man kann leider nicht immer alles haben. Tja, sag ich danke an alle, die zugeguckt haben bei diesem Part von Divinity Original Sin Intense Edition Part 5. Sag ich danke, schaut, keiner mal geschrieben hat, schaut mal mehr, damit wir eigentlich alles haben. Dann wünsche ich euch alle eine schöne Silvesternacht, viel Spaß beim Feiern, einen guten Rutsch ins neue Jahr. Tja. Dann sage ich nochmal danke und bye bye bis zum nächsten Mal, wenn ich Divinity Original Sin Intense Edition zocke und streame. Wie gesagt, ich wünsche euch dann fröhliche Silvesternacht und guten Rutsch ins neue Jahr. Viel Spaß bei Party machen, Games zocken, anderen zugucken, wie sie Games zocken, YouTube gucken, noch mehr Party machen oder einfach schlafen gehen oder mit der Familie feiern von Silvester in Neujahr oder was auch immer, solange es auf den Seiten des Lichts ist. Dann sage ich danke und bye bye bis zum nächsten Mal. Dann sage ich hiermit bye bye zu diesem Stream. Bye bye zum Stream sage ich hiermit bye bye.